I don't want any singing, just a little flyby. I don't want any singing, just another sky high. Ladies and gentlemen,
I did play some moment.
to the show. I don't want any singing, just a little flyby. I don't want any singing, just another sky high. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Well, it's been a weird afternoon to say the least. Hello. Good to see you guys. TFB, JPC, hello, hello, hello. As you can tell, I dressed up. I got my sleeveless workout shirt on. Literally am 20 minutes from finding out that I'm actually reporting to work tomorrow. So I'm like, golly. I mean, it's good, but like I was had all these plans for my stream, and anyway, I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to wait till next Wednesday, which would be when the next stream was. So I'm like, yeah, let's throw something together. I've been hyping the new aircraft here, and wanted to show you that, if nothing else. I also am going to show you some new scenery here. So let's hop outside and we'll take a look. A look-see-loo, as Conti would say. So this is, I know, right? I'm only semi-retired TFB. I did enjoy the 3 months of full retirement, though. June, July, August, fantastic. Highly recommended. But all right, we're on the ground at a little parallel 42 airport called Hogsback Ridge. And the new aircraft that I'm talking about, if I knew how to work my drone camera here, is it's the Kit Fox, and I have the Fox 2 variant of it right here, and I've been buzzing around in it a little bit, and it's a handful. It really is. It is a big, powerful engine on a little tiny light aircraft. And I'm not very good at flying it, if I'm being totally honest. I'm very, very bad at taking off. It wants to roll and yaw and all kinds of bad stuff. So I'm still learning how to depart safely. The big bush tires combined with Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 being a little extra bumpy has also been a challenge, but you know, what the heck. We'll do what we can, I guess, and we're going to buzz around and have some fun here. If regardless, we're going to have fun. So anyway, Hogsback Ridge, yeah, just a new release from Parallel 42, and it kind of has that same vibe of like Circle B Ranch, and it's like a little resort destination type of place. Tons of cool little details. I was hoping we maybe had some tunes. That was the thing about Hogsback Ranch that I like, or Circle B Ranch, is that we have lots of. We got the one hangar there where you can listen to music, and doesn't look like it, but it does look like we have some brews over here. Whoops. What do we got here? Oh, hey, hello. Oh yeah, some loggers. I have no idea what kind that is, but day logger. Okay. Oh, sky logger. Sky logger. There you go. There you go. So anyway, kind of fun. Let's look around a bit. Oh gosh, it is a bit windy out. Oh man, that's gonna make everything that much more interesting. You can hear the horse sounds in the background. That's kind of nice. What do I got? Can I get down into here? Yeah, so that guy is having a bit of a snack, you know, doing its thing. Very nice, very nice. You'd think I'd be better at operating the drone cam by now. It does have a nicely modeled little, like a little resort, guest house, home. I don't even know, but pretty cool. And it does have, it is one of those sceneries that has, like, depending on the time of day, you have different stuff going on. I don't know. There's a guy that's working out over there, you know, doing that kind of stuff. But anyway, Hogsback Ranch, pretty cool, and it has. I think Hogsback comes with this first little bush strip that we're going to visit. There's a place kind of over there somewhere to the east. Super Mario, hello. We're going to go try to land it first. And then the Kit Fox, if you get the whole maximum full package dealy-mabobber, it comes with like 4 bush sceneries. So well worth it, a good value. I'm a big fan of Parallel 42. And yeah, is there anything, I guess, what else is there to look at here? I think we've kind of hit it all. I think you guys can buzz around. There may well be some place that has some tunes going. I don't know. I really don't know. But of course, it does have, if you are like a Juice Goose guy and you like to do your 4-wheeling. Hey, what the? I'm getting rolled around here a little bit. I better set the parking brake. It does have trails that are also modeled. And hey, Rommel, yeah, it's fun. So there's 2 variants of it. There's the original Kit Fox, and then the Fox 2. The Fox 2, I don't know a ton about them, okay? So just, you know, full discretion, but the Fox 2 is a little more powerful. I think it might be also just a little bit, maybe a little bit larger overall, more payload, that kind of stuff. I don't know for sure, but I have had fun. And I do like the fact that it has the ability to integrate with the TDS. It has a nice avionics package, and it has plenty of stuff for me to kind of dig in and learn about. It has, if you have the ability, you can come down here. You can kind of get the tips and tricks and the support and a little bit of a checklist. So that's kind of nice. And yeah, it's just, you know, a guy can never have too many good bush planes. So I figured it was well worth it. Our flight today, again, I want to hit the little bush strip that's next to us. There's another one as well that's over by. And there's 2 that are pretty close by that we're going to go try to grab. And by the way, we are kind of in Northern California here, north of Sacramento, just south of Redding. And so I don't really have like a flight plan per se. I will connect to VATSIM. I'm not connected just yet, but yeah, here's what we're looking at. And we are here at Hogsback Ranch. And like I say, there's a little place over here, a little bush plane camp out place just to the east. There's also one apparently over here next to whatever Romeo Bravo Lima is. I don't know what that, Red Bluff Municipal Airport, but there's like a little spot over here. So, yeah, we're gonna try to hit both. Maybe I'll come over here to this one first, and then come up and try to grab this one, and then we're gonna try to zip on over to near Reno. Probably won't be able to find. There it is. So there's one of the seniors that comes with it is Freedom Fox's home. It's actually Trent Palmer's house. So I don't know if you're a big Trent Palmer fan. You know, some of us are, some aren't. And, you know, hey, Tree Fox, what's up? What's up? That's right. With a name like Fox, you can't go wrong. But we're going to go take a look at that. The airport itself is pretty cool. Trent Palmer's house. It's like kind of creepy that his whole house is modeled, but you know, whatever. So I don't have the ability to enter that into. There's no waypoints here, so we're just going to kind of wing it and see how we do. I guess this is all spur of the moment, very unplanned, and yeah. So anyway, all right. I feel like I'm not getting much light here. All right. Well, satellites are aligned, and get the fuel pumps going here, and then yeah, it's pretty simple. Let's hold the brakes, and I need starter power. And we're rolling. It's pretty quiet sound-wise. Of course, that might also be that I have things turned down a little bit here. I flew earlier today. There we go. JPC, I didn't see in time that you were covering New York. But I was flying into Dubai at the time, and I tried to get over there, but you had gotten off by the time I was ready to go. So anyway, hope it was a good ATC session. We did listen to you last night as I was transitioning the Hudson in the R44. That was kind of fun. I'm going to guess we're at about 800. I don't know what the altimeter here is, but I'm going to guess that's roughly where we're at. And I'm not going to worry about setting an altitude or anything. We'll get down on the ground over there, and we'll try to get a little bit more of a feel of what our altimeter is and all that. And then maybe we can make a little bit of a plan. But the plan for me initially is just to turn and head to the southwest toward Red Bluff Airport and try to find that first camp out position. All right, sounds good. How are my flight controls? Are looking good. I've got the flaps mapped. Okay, very nice. That's looking good. Those are good. All right, cool. Let's see what happens here, you guys. This could be interesting. Last night was sort of one of those nights where I didn't feel very good about my aviation skills when I was done, and this may end up being another one of those nights, but that's all right. It happens. Navs are on. I'm going to turn the wigwags on, and we are going to. I think my airport or my runway's right over there. It looks to me like I need to taxi to the right and depart kind of back uphill, but slightly into the wind. I don't know. It's sort of a crosswind situation, and we'll be departing south. So we'll make a right-hand turn to the southwest. 122.9. Whoops, and I am not connected to vPilot quite yet. So thanks for swinging by on late notice. Hopefully that makes sense. What's going on here, and we'll have some fun no matter what. Always more fun with you guys. All right, so 22. I'm guessing we're 1229er because this is an unlisted field. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna roll with that. There's no ATC on anyway, so. Oh, I take that back. Oakland Center is on. So is. All right, before I get going, I better double check and just make sure that this field. Red Bluff. Oh, heck, what is red? RBL. I want to make sure it's not a controlled field here before we do anything else. And, all right, let's see here. Red Bluff is it's an echo. So, in theory, we would want to contact somebody as we're coming in, but I don't think I'm going to, because Oakland Center is one person is controlling the entirety of Oakland Center. So I am positive that they're not providing any kind of Class Echo support. Tim Dog and dogs. Tim Dog and Dogs. Welcome, you guys. Very nice to see you, gentlemen. The debut of the Fox 2. So again, this is not a new airplane per se. I know it's been out for a long time, but I actually grabbed it shortly after FS Expo, and just after visiting with those Parallel 42 guys, it was like, oh man, I got to go support those guys. And of course, I had a couple of the sceneries already that they made, and I had the Juice Goose, and so, oh, that's not the right route. I don't know. Dog, sorry. I meant to disable that. Disregard that. We're departing from Hogsback Ranch, and I don't know that it has a code, and we're gonna head down towards Red Bluff Municipal, which is Romeo Bravo Lima, and then we're gonna come hit another unlisted airport, a little bush plane camp out spot. You know what I really need to do is I need to get better at using the camp out utility to share these waypoints. That's probably what I need to do. Tim Dog, you like the kit? Yeah, it's fun. It's a sporty little guy, and this is going to be, I guarantee you this is going to be nasty, because it wants to, any kind of wind, obviously the tail is going to be moving. It wants to lift, it wants to flip, and then at the same time this engine is going to be pulling me to the left. So all the way around, this could be a little crazy. I'm just going to keep the stick in my lap and just try to take off, 3-point takeoff here. It rotates at about 7 miles an hour, so it's one of those deals. All right, Hogsback Ranch traffic. Kit Fox November 11816 is departing southbound. We'll be making a right-hand turn out to the southwest. Hogsback Ranch traffic. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. If I get out of here without getting up on one wheel, it'll be a miracle. Let's get the engine params up here. See, it's already torquing. Oh goodness, this thing is harder than the Beaver, I swear. Oh my gosh. Here we go. We're starting to roll. Okay. That's all right. Oh gosh. Yeah, there we go. We're about to get into a tree, but luckily we hit VR, and yeah, we're good to go. All right, up and away, just like that. It is a yeah. That's at about 60% power, by the way. But I like the look of the plane, and anyway, I felt like I had it. I might as well give it a try. Yeah, so all right, westbound we go, and we're looking for Red Bluff Muni. It's not far, and I'm trying to see if I can I'm just going to kind of roll at about this pace here. There is a river. I don't know what the river is. I think this is the river, though, that runs actually pretty much right by it. I think the airfield's like literally just right over there, guys. It's not far at all. Yeah, I have no idea what this river is, but we'll follow it and see if we can find this first place here. The Red Bluff CTAF is 120. Oh gosh, look at me over speeding. Wow, red numbers. 123 nothing. We will put that in there, and we should squawk out. And yeah, we're gonna just kind of do that. See what happens here. Wait till you see how many times I bounce this landing. Red Bluff's traffic, Kit Fox 11816, is just to the northeast of the field at 2,500. We're inbound and still trying to locate the field at this point, Red Bluffs. I think I see it. I think it's just right over there. One of these little spots. Maybe that over there. But the camping spot, by the way, is not the airport. It's like next to the airport. I did go down there one time on a test flight and just tried to land at Red Bluff, and oh gosh, it was ugly. But I didn't look for the camping spot, so that's what we're going to try to find here if we can. And I'm going to try to descend and looking. I see kind of on the sectional that it looks to me like I don't know. Looks to me like it's along this river. I see the river kind of forking a little bit down the way. There's a bridge. Can I find that bridge? And sometimes the Sky Vector sectional is just not the best. So, okay, I see maybe that bridge. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, wait a second. It's right in front of us. Never mind. All right, what's the wind doing here? That's important. 24 knots. What the heck? Iowa Scotsman. Oh, there, I've got no prayer landing this thing. All right. Red Bluff traffic. Kit Fox 11816 is going to make a low pass from north to south. We are currently at 1,300 feet. We're just looking for a landing spot there. Red Bluff traffic. Ron, how's it going? Welcome to the Kit Fox. Welcome to 24 knots of wind. Dane Flats, hello, Raiders. Dane, good to see you. Dane, you're probably up working that J3 a little bit, I'm assuming, tonight. That's cool. Nice to see you guys. We're taking the Kit Fox here. It's the first time I've put this guy on stream. I've had it for a little while, and I just, oh gosh. And I just haven't had a chance to fly it on stream. So got it installed a couple of weeks ago and just was waiting for the right time. All right, so here we go. Again, we're not, I don't believe that the airport itself is the camping spot. Yeah, the J3, it's a beaut. It's working so nicely in 2024 also, which is nice. I had some trouble with the airspeed indicator when I flew it the first time, but it's working good now. All right, so let's keep our eyes. I'm gonna actually kind of, I feel like the inspection pass, that's right. Yeah, that's, I need to be careful about that because that got Trent Palmer in trouble. Now, what do we got down here? Is that possibly, that might just be some rocks. Like we will see. So you know it's one of the bush camping spots. If you see the hippies out there, they'll have like a, they'll have a campfire going. They'll have their tents out. They'll be barbecuing a steak or something. So, Dane, that's a possibility, sir. Yeah, I wouldn't put that past me. All right, so I'm looking. I am looking, and I'm not seeing anything. I guess I should be looking this way also. Anybody seeing anything conspicuous? It's supposed to be, if I'm looking at this right, it's actually supposed to be on this, like this part of the field. And Red Bluff Muni Traffic Kit Fox 816 is turning left crosswind, and we're going to join the left downwind for runway 18. Again, just a low pass at this point. All right, I am not seeing tents. I'm not seeing a campfire. I'm not seeing much of anything. It's supposed to just be right here, according to the map. Let's get down and rub noses with it just a little bit here and see.
500.
Check. Gosh, I don't see diddly squat, you guys. I really don't. Yeah, we've kind of went right over the top of it, according to the information I have, and I don't know that I see it, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Let's get going eastbound again, and we will try to get ourselves up into that canyon and see if we can find this other spot here. Red Bluffs Traffic Kit Fox 816 is turning eastbound, climbing 1,100. We're going to be departing the area to the east. Bummer. All right, I have to do some more looking at that right there. I'm missing something. These are kind of hard to. It is modeled Tree Fox, and they are somewhat hard to find, which is kind of cool. This one here that we're going to right now, I've actually visited a couple times, so I know where it's at. But it's even knowing where it's at, it makes it a little tough to find. Hey Sam, what's up? Complete Freedom, great to see you. And I'm going to try to climb up to 2,000 or so, and we'll just kind of see how that works, and try to keep my. Oh, your welcome sound didn't play there, CF. Sorry about that. I'm doing all right. I've been scrambling a little bit with my stream, because I initially was going to do a stream on my regular time Thursday evening, and then that fell through. I have a friend who just got engaged, so we're going to go out to dinner with them tomorrow night. So I thought, no big deal. We'll just, I need to get heading eastbound here. We'll just bump it up, because I don't have anything going on. I can just do it during the day on Thursday. And I got a phone call tonight, actually an email, and said, hey, we'd like you, if you could, to come into work tomorrow. I've got all this training I have to do, and so I want to get me started a little bit early so I can start maybe getting on. I'm going to be a FedEx courier, so they're trying to get me trained up on that. I think they need me to just, I think they're short on help, so they're trying to get me trained up. But anyway, yeah, so I'm not going to be able to do anything at all tomorrow or Friday. And then this weekend is out, because I'll have the junior first officer and crew coming for a visit. So I was looking at my schedule, and I'm like, do I just cancel it totally? And then I'm like, well, if I do, then that puts me all the way out till the following Wednesday, which I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. I miss hanging out with people too much to do that. So yeah, anyway, here's where we are. All right, so here is Hogsback is right up here on this little ridge. This was the road we were looking at kind of as we departed. And then this little camping spot is right up this little ravine here. It's going to take me probably, well, I don't know if it's this ravine. I better not commit too soon here. And actually, I think this is a little, well, geez. All right, we'll take a little run up this ravine and see. If it's not this ravine, it is, I think, this one coming up here. It's a pretty good little canyon. So, all right, let's pull some flaps. We can go low and slow. But Sam, it's fun. It's actually a little bit more aircraft to handle than like I'm kind of able to, honestly, right now. So I'm still learning the intricacies of it, but I've only flown it probably like 6 or 7 times. So it's I'm pretty green. I'm pretty just new, and so my skill level's not all that great, but it is, and I like it. I mean, I think it's fair. I think it flies. It hand flies great. Once you get it in the air, it's a dream to fly, and it's got. I mean, I've made use of the autopilot already, and avionics and stuff, and it works well. It'll fly an instrument approach for you if you need to, and so if you end up getting stuck or something, you're not out of luck. But the true joy of it, obviously, is trying to put it down on a little tiny dirt airstrip somewhere, so that you can grill a hamburger with your buddies, right, or go fly fishing somewhere. But yeah, so I'm just kind of showing that off tonight. This might be our spot, guys.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
The camping spot, needless to say, is off to our left. And so, should I switch back over? Just in case someone's trying to talk to me, I'll go back to 22.8. And that's right. You are building one I forgot about. Well, I didn't forget you were building a kit plane up, but I did forget that it was a Kit Fox. Nice. So you could probably give me some pointers here on this. This is the souped up version. I don't know which Rotax it has in it, but it goes. It's a goer. I was going to have all this raw information for you tomorrow on the stream, and I just don't have that. So, all right, I'm going to go a little further here. I feel again like we're in the neighborhood.
500.
Checked. Keep it nice and slow. Just kind of keep my eyes peeled over there. And yeah, this is an uphill. It's I would say it's a no go around situation, but that doesn't exist for this plane. This plane literally can fly straight up a 100-foot wall, I think, if you needed it to. Okay. Not seeing anything just yet. Well, I might be one canyon off. I might need to go to my right, just a little bit more to the east here. But we'll keep going. We'll go around the corner here, and we'll give it a look. See, the hard part again about this is just not having not having a VOR you can work off of, or any of that business. Okay. Oh, no. I might be a little too low too. It's kind of set like right below the canyon wall here. Yeah, I might be one bluff or one canyon off. Oh, wait a second. I see some stuff. Hey, okay, never mind. We're there. Now I'm too fast. Holy cow, I really got to drag it in here, guys. Alright, it's a hard left-hand turn landing back up the bluff. I'm going to go full flaps right now. And yeah, we're going to try to drag it in here at about 45 knots if I can. If not, I can punch it and climb out. Okay, we're lined up. Whoa, kinda, maybe not. 24 knot crosswinds is not helping our cause. Oh boy, this is going to be close. Yep, not going to make it. I got to get out of here. Crazy. I mean, this thing, no business going around there. Yeah, chakalaka. So that is a tailwind approach, guys. Oh my lord. That's a tailwind approach if I've ever seen a tailwind approach. I don't know if I can make that. But I can't. Oh, man. There's no way I can land downhill. It's way too steep. Yeah, boy. This might be here I was going to commit to like a no crash streak, and I may be busting that right away. Okay, my goal, I'm holding 45 knots right now, and I'm gonna attempt to, I might even be a little slower than that since I've got look at this wind, 10 knots. This may just be more than I can do, guys. If I'm going to have any chance, I have to set it down on that first upslope. If I don't, then, as you saw, there's just no, you're not going to get it stopped. All right, let's turn it into the wind here. I can keep the speed pretty low. Where the heck are we? I went a ways. I went a little farther down than I thought. All right, let's stay right here. The thing will keep flying until like literally at just about 30 knots. Like it is just with full flaps. It's just crazy slow. I'm too low here, aren't I? Okay, let's try to climb. I'm full flaps right now, which I know is not good. Is that us? That's us. Okay, let me climb up just a little bit here. Not how you should be doing this, I know. I know.
Susie!
Hi, Kevin. Okay, we're turning in. Chop and drop. My profile, I don't mind right now. Whoops. Boy, we really lost some altitude there, but this might be okay. I gotta try to make contact here right at the bottom right here. Oh yeah, come on, stop. Oh, about ran over the hippies. I got a little sideways there, but whew, yep. How did I manage that? Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at what I just did there. Oh, wait a second. That, my friends, is not how you do it. See my tire tracks? Oh my gosh. And I don't know, if somebody with the camp out tool, can you tell me why I have these funky glowing frames? Is that where I could potentially put camps, or what's going on with that? But anyway, welcome. This is one of the spots. And what the heck happened here? Why did I get so crazy? I must have been, well, I was crabbing into it. I just got really sideways there, didn't I? All right, well, all's well that ends well, I guess, right? So now we got to try to take off. That's the other part. And by the way, the fence and the rock, they are collidable. I learned that the hard way the first night I tried to fly out here. But here you go. We got some hippies. We got some stuff on the. Looks like maybe we're playing a little. Oh no, I thought maybe we had some cards going, but we got just a little campfire and the whole deal. So very nice little spot. Yes indeed. Yes indeed. All right. So that's at least 1 out of 2. All right, so now we're gonna plot a destination here, and we're gonna try to go find Trent Palmer's house. And so I can get a little help. So we are going to go to Reno Stead Airport. So that is. What is Reno Stead Airport? There, It's RTS. And this airport is about 5 miles south of where Mr. Palmer lives. But what we'll do, you guys, is we'll kind of get going. And there, between here and there, so it's a 120-mile leg here, okay? Between here and there will be some spots potentially for us to do some off-airport landing. And that's kind of my plan. So anyway, clean up the flaps. Try to get it turned around here. And see if we can't make our way toward the, it's called the Fox Home. All right. Now it shows, whoops. Now this windsock shows the wind right down the runway. So now I really feel kind of bad about almost taking out those hippies. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's see where our little squirrely bird takes us here. Oh, yeah, see, it tries to tip, and we're already flying. We are already flying. That's the part I need to smooth out a little bit. I'm just not very stable on the departure. But anyway, all right, so we should be, for the most part, I think eastbound here. And I am going to get it set kind of eastbound. I'm going to try to get it trimmed out. I am going to set the autopilot so we can look around outside a little bit and do some kind of some scouting for maybe arm the heading mode. And let's go autopilot. I could probably set an altitude. How about we're westbound, right, or eastbound? So let's go 3,500, and let's set our climb. Let's climb like 500 feet a minute, and see if we can get leveled out here, and then we'll, like I say, we'll look outside. There's some pretty good terrain here. There's some 9,000, 8,000, 9,000 foot peaks here, but there's also a little bit of a river that I'd like to explore. And yeah, we won't just, it will not be a point A to point B flight. There's also some water in the area, and this thing it actually water skis kind of nice. So anyway, let's get to 35 and we'll kind of chill for a second. I'll pop outside and we can look around. And we'll just sort of keep the we'll just kind of keep this rough idea here, and we're not going to follow it per se to the, maybe I'll turn and go 0, like a 100, but that's just roughly to know, so we know sort of where we're going, because again, I can't tune in Trent Palmer's address. Well, I probably could. I don't know how to do it. Shoesy probably knows how to do it because he's like a GTN expert. But all right, will we level? Alt S, yes we should. And then I just have to pull back a little bit more here so we don't overspeed. And maybe, yeah, we're going to be doing about 120 and 130 across the ground. That's pretty cool. Flying with Mike. Hello. This is the, well, let me show you here. In fact, let me make it better. It's the Kit Fox. It's the Fox 2. Yeah, you used the timer 300. So yeah, this is Parallel 42, and they're kind of their collaboration with Trent Palmer. So having some fun with it. All right, so hold on for just a second, guys. I'll be right back. trying to pull up the specs here for you guys. Let's see what I can find here. Yeah, so the Freedom Fox, the one that Trent Palmer used to fly, because he built his own now, right? He built another one. It was a 915 IS turbocharged Rotax, and the Fox 2, it just says experimental engine variants. So all I know is that the let me get back inside here. All I know is that the Kit Fox, the first version, it cruises at about 90 to 95 knots, and this one here, as you can see, it's like more around 120 or so. And but the main reason why I've picked this variant is because it has this Garmin that I can split the screen, and then I can put the TDS over here. That's what I like about it. So each variant kind of has its own avionics setup, and there's actually a livery that I like a lot better, but it has some weird kind of, I don't know, it's just a weird setup, and I don't like it as well. So I feel like I should have went down that valley. Is it too late? Nah, it's never too late. Let's go down this valley. One of these has a little bit of a river, and I was going to see if there was maybe some sandbar opportunities. But yeah, anyway. Oh.
500.
Okay, let's go down here. God, I hate the way my one light makes me look so weird and green. All right, we're going to do this. Add some light in here.
500.
All right, Betty. Needless to say, as you guys know, I don't have a professional
500.
studio here, so and it takes a lot to make this look good. So what are you gonna do? All right, down we go. We'll zip around here a little bit. We don't want to get too far off track because we are kind of maybe you know what, I don't know. We'll go if there's nothing down here river-ish, then we will
Fixie.
buzz back out of this. Yeah, good fixins. I'm sure you guys probably guessed long ago. Fixie was there at Providence when we were talking with the. Actually, I don't know if you were with me when I was talking to the Parallel 42 guys, but I am excited about the airplane that they're working on.
500.
Also, I think that's going to be a fun one. But in the meantime, I'm like, I got this one. I might as well mess around with it. This does not look like it's a river valley. So I'm going to go around this corner, and if it doesn't get more rivery, then I'm going to climb back up and out, and we'll kind of head more towards the southeast. Good fixins. Yeah, let's talk off stream, and I'll share with you a little something maybe that'll help. I don't know, but yeah, that was really nice. That's why I have this plane, is because of their generosity. So, but anyway, we'll talk more about that off stream. Yeah, this doesn't look to me like it's giving me what I thought. Boy, it's a climb to get out of here too, isn't it? All right, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna just we're going to do Kit Fox things, and yeah, we're just going to go up like no big deal. I love how you can pitch up 20 degrees and just sort of climb right out.
500.
And I was gaining speed on that climb. That's crazy. It's insane. Absolute insanity. Oh, we got maybe some spots up on top too that we could land, I guess, if we don't have any river landing opportunities. Well, Brett, that definitely was the only thing. Excuse me. The only thing I did. And then they made contact with me. I was gonna share with you just some further info, but yeah, I won't be able to do that and fly at the same time. So I'll just remind me, and we can message back and forth, and maybe I can help you out a little bit with that. All right, up and away. Well, we'll have a good look at it here. I do want to find, if I'm able, I'd love to find a little bit of water. I want to show you the water skiing ability. As bouncy as this sucker is, it was kind of fun to water ski it. Nothing showing up really there. What do we have on the top of this mountain here? Something? Looks like we have something on top of this mountain, doesn't it? Let's take a look at it here and see. That's Shusey, is that where you parked your camper for the summer? Was up here? We're too far away to have any of Milo's fire lookouts. That definitely looks man-made. Huh. Yeah, we got some like a little cabin or something here, don't we? Whoa. So this is not part of the scenery pack at all. But I kind of want to try to land down there. I wonder if we could do it. Have to come in from our right to left, but I wonder if we could. Oh, it's a big office building, of course. Yeah, because that's what we have at the top of a mountain is an office building, right? Boy, when them's my shoes camps out, he really camps out. Two-story office building. Yeah, that's weird. All right, let's see if we can land there, shall we? See if we can come up. We'll try to come up the road and then pop over the top of the trees and see if we can set it down. Oh, you're a beta tester for him, Ron. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that new plane that they're working on, that thing, you know, I mean, who knows? They all look cool in real life, but the fact that they flew it to Providence and had it set up for people to check out, I thought that was pretty dang cool. Okay, we should, as we, oh, wait a second, now the wind is showing this is a tailwind approach. This might just be a little bit of a low pass then. Yeah, wind's right up the tailpipe now. And it's looking a little too lumpy. Yep. Alright, well, we gave it the gave it a look-see anyway. So that I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am enjoying 2024. I know that SU3 has introduced some instability, and some people are not very happy with that, and I understand that. But overall, I've been very happy with it. But the one thing that I don't like is I don't like how lumpy the ground is literally everywhere. Like if it's not a scenery that has
500.
had work done to it, like right here, this slope. I mean, now granted, it probably has logs and crap down that are not being shown, but this slope here looks pretty nice and neat. But you get down close to it, and it is a bumpy, lumpy son of a gun. So anyway, that's the only part I really don't like. I do like that they have rocks and crap that's collidable. I mean, that's pretty dang cool. But I'd like to be able to land off field a little bit. But you don't have a chance at landing on some of this stuff. It's just too rough. Look at that. I mean, that just breaks you off. Now that might, whatever, it's a summit of a mountain, so yeah, I get that. But like you go down into some of these nice green valleys and you think you've got right along the river, hey, this will be good, and it breaks your plane. I did that the last time I was in the J3 actually. I tried to land on a little sandbar or a little meadow that was sort of next to a sandbar, and it looked just flat and perfect. And I got down, and right as I was touching down, I saw it wasn't just like little imperfections. It was like these 4-foot chunks of sod.
500.
And yeah, anyway, it didn't go very well. But I thought the parallel 42 guys were nice. I think they are an outside the box type of development group, so that part I do like as well. They don't just do the same old. And the fact that they've released a couple of Wyoming sceneries, that doesn't hurt their reputation in my eyes. So anyway, all right, let's head back outside, take a look-see-loo. I didn't really do a check of the weather, by the way. It's been a rainy, overcast day where I am located. It was kind of nice. We had a nice couple of rounds of storms, and that's pretty. Oh, there's a lake. I know there's probably another lake close by, but as long as we're in the neighborhood, I want to show you how well it water skis. So no float variant with this, but again, you get the two different, you get the Fox and the Fox 2. So I think you end up with, I don't know, quite a few, like 4 different total airplanes, because the avionics are all a little different in each one of them. But yeah, that's right, Iowa Scotsman, the Circle B Ranch, they put an ATS, which I think is kind of cool. I guess I asked Scotty DeHottie. Oh, this might be our little. Yeah, maybe not. I asked Scotty DeHottie what he thought of that because he's a big ATS guy, and he said that. So the concept is good. He said, but what's difficult is that you can't drive into those places with your buddies unless they all have that same scenery. So he said that's kind of a little bit of a drawback, but he said overall, he said it's pretty cool that you can essentially drive to the same place that you fly out of, or vice versa. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of, again, outside the box thinking right there. They're combining, they're blending sims, and yeah, I kind of think we'll see more of that, honestly, as time goes by. All right, I'm creeping up here, and I am into the wind this time, so this should help me out. And I don't know about this whole
500.
15 knot 13, if it's going to make things rough or what, but we'll give it a try and see how we do. I'll try to kind of get it down there, and then I'll give you a little third-person view here. Come on. All right, there we go. Oops, hold on. Nice long lake. Nice escape plan there at the end, so this should go good. Hey, what the heck? Oh, Boozy. Thanks, man. You helped me hit a sub goal. Awesome. All right, I've got to get back inside because I got to make sure my speed's okay. All right, this is going to be good, you guys. Sing, ooh, right on it, right on. There we go. It bounces on the waves, though. It is a good water skier. Anyway, I can't get it to stay because it hits a wave and it goes. But anyway, it's cool. It's cool. Beethoven, what's up, man? And again, the best part of it is it's just like super climby. All right, back to business. How's it going, everybody? Boozy, thank you so much. Appreciate you using your Prime on little old me. Thank you much. And Chris, welcome in. Beethoven. We're busting out a new aircraft here. Well, new to me, and having some fun. We're here in kind of it's basically like the Reno area, and we're trying our best to imitate Trent Palmer to some extent. School of NorCal, he makes this on the water perfect. Oh yeah, I'm just happy. You know, like I really haven't had a plane that I can do that with, right? Every time I try to do it with other planes, it's like instantly flips over and catches on fire and all that good stuff. But this one here, it does all right. So we're just trying to find some spots to land off airport before we get to the home of Trent Palmer. And yeah, we're hoping that maybe Haley's got some, hamburgers on or some steaks or something for us. It's dinner time. But anyway, we're singing the praises of 2024, and we're also pointing out some of the shortcomings of it. The biggest shortcoming of it is just how lumpy it is. But overall, yeah, man. Reno, correct. Yep, yep. It's just a little bit. I think Reno is a little, well, you know, a little west and
500.
north, I believe. Look at this lake here. Is this frozen? Is that what I'm seeing up here? Some snow on top of this. What do we got? This is interesting. The heck? I think it's trying to simulate frozen plus ice, but it's like showing water. That's interesting. I know. Let's go, man. I was watching Point Blank. I don't know if you guys watch him at all, but he was fly fishing today, and yeah, that dude. He's talk about chill stream, man. That's a place to go chill. And he's just fishing this little tight little stretch of water there by where he lives, and it's just overhanging bushes everywhere, and he's doing this like backhanded cast and making it look so easy. Boozy, I like the couple of Instagram posts that you shared. I don't know if it was today or yesterday with the sound that every man likes. Those are good. Those are good. Yeah, I think this is meant to maybe it's not meant to be snow per se, but maybe it is. I don't know, but I think they're trying to. I think the programmetry there is showing some ice. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make an off-airport landing site. You read my mind, Boozy, because I've got the camp out utility, and I was going to try to throw up some
500.
coordinates and see if maybe I could share those with people, because I know there's a few of you guys that have that utility, and I thought, yeah, maybe they would be interested in trying to find it down the road. Are there Firewatch towers? You know, there aren't natively Beethoven, but like Milo Sanks did a wonderful scenery package and put a bunch of them in, and then there are some other developers that have made a few here or there. I know we did I think it was Montana, and Downwind Sim made a bunch of really cool Firewatch towers for X-Plane as well. So there's some devs that have created things and put them in the sim, but to my knowledge, they don't exist natively. Hey, there's our river. Okay, there's our river. Where does that go? That's running north and south, and we want east and west, don't we? I think that's going to take us too far away from where we want to be. But look, we got sandbars down there. All right, we'll take just one little peekity peek down there. Let's just go see if there's any sandbars. I've been actually kind of disappointed in the sandbars as well in 2024. Every river in 24 is just like at its very banks from side to side. It's like the spring runoff or something. And so yeah, like that looks like there's some potential, right? Right below there's a dam down there. So all right, let's go. We'll go check it out. But I just haven't found any places. The one place that I found that I thought was sort of okay was the place that was not even a sandbar, and I broke the J3, so that was not good. But yeah, that has a possibility here. I wonder what river we're looking at here. What would this be? I don't know where we are. That's the problem. Yeah, I better pay attention. That's pretty cool. I like the modeling of that. But we've got a long way to go down here, guys. This might take us a minute. What's the north-south running highway that we're looking at, and what river would that be? No clue. Man, there's some iconic freaking airstrips up here, though. How far are we from? So we're 60 miles west of Reno right now. I'm gonna go this way a little further, and then I'm gonna turn around and head back, because we're kind of, well, actually we're kind of going the direction we want to, aren't we? I just don't know what the sandbar opportunities look like this way, but I know there's some back this way. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get down here. We'll flip a 180, and we'll go back to the, I guess this would be kind of westbound for a little while, and then we'll turn around and maybe we'll follow this this little canyon out of here. But what the heck river would this be, guys? Okay, almost getting to that point where I need to make a turn. And let's go down and see what we can find here, see if there's anything. Yeah, we won't go too far. We'll just
500.
We'll just zip down here and see if any of these sandbars look landable. Pretty down here though, isn't it? Holy cow. Alright, we are configured full flaps. I probably just ripped them off right there because I was doing 80 knots. That's not great. Man, this is beautiful. Get down here. Something about being on a river down in a canyon like this. It's just magical, isn't it? Okay. I love the rocks. I like what it looks like visually. Do we have, but same problem. See how we have a sandbar there, but it's covered up in water. I think we're going to have that problem the whole way here, you guys. I think it's just going to be, you know, it'll show. Well, here's a little something, maybe. What we got? Is this covered up in water? Whoa! It is covered in water until the very end, and then there's a couple rocks though. And I'm not opposed to. Oh yeah, so this is one of the sandbars we saw that looked great, but it's just underwater. What I was kind of wanting to do is, you know how backcountry 182, like the last 50 feet, like he'll hit the water and water ski in to slow down. Ooh. This looks like a pretty good spot. Kind of like that. It's the Feather River. All right. Hey, that was kind of fun. I should have had the replay tool on, but I hit the water first to slow down, and then it just took me right in. All right, so now, is this the camp out utility? No, this is the camp out utility. All right, so how do I do this here? Okay, cool. Yeah, sweet. I just want to make this, what do I want? I just want like a regular tent here on the right of the wing. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's right in the freaking way of people trying to land. Can I move it out a little bit? Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, over there by the trees. Yeah, heck yeah. And then what else do I want to add here? Like a fire pit? No, like a hammock. Right there. Nice. Alright, and then maybe I'll add a fire just so that we can just so we can have a little bit of a plume of smoke to see. All right, cool. So now, does anybody know how do I share the waypoints of this? How do I do that? I don't know. How do I do that? Does anybody know? This guy here? Anyone? Bueller? What is this? Box it up. Alright, create my own set. I don't want a set. How do I do that? All three of those together, and I don't want to do that. Is this it? Share. Alright, cool. So, I'm going to copy this. Alright, you guys. And now I'm going to share this on the stream. I have no idea. Oh my gosh, that looks horrible. I have no idea if that's going to work. I'm also going to share it on my Discord. And let's just see here. I'm going to say 60 miles west of Reno. All right, let's paste that guy, and yucky. Well, I hope that I hope that works for you guys. And if not, I mean, we're not out anything, right? And I think this stays up for about 2 weeks or something, and then it automatically goes away. All right, now the problem is we can't get out of here. So which way is the wind blowing? The wind was blowing. I think we need to backtrack and depart the same way we landed. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you, Shoozy, by the way. Appreciate the compliment there. It was probably more luck than anything, but you know, we'll take it. And Beethoven says I'm heading towards Lake Orville. Cool. Okay, now I don't think I want to get too... Okay, I gotta do a little third person view. I don't want to get too close to the water because I don't know if I'll sink. I don't know how that's modeled, but all right, Kevin, I want to see if somebody can find it, I guess. And if you can find it, send me a picture. I'm going to take a picture real fast myself before we get out of here. This is going to be one heck of a challenge. And I almost wonder if I could... That's a little longer. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Why does it look like there's a fire in the middle of the... Did I somehow get a... I think I put a fire in the middle of the river. Okay. All right, let's grab a quick snapshot here, you guys. Lovely. Yeah, so if you find it, take a picture, and I'm interested. All right, so we are going to depart and just try to get ourselves going here, and then I'm not going to worry about anything else. I'm just going to try to get rolling. I am going to try to look though real fast to see if I can find the Feather River, just to see. I'm just looking. Okay, I think I see where we're at here. Yeah, so we're heading... Yeah, I don't want to keep going to Lake Orville because that's taking us away from where we're at. But I think, guys, what this means here is... So this is the Feather River right here. So if we turn back around, this takes us to kind of a nice little road, and The road, we could follow the road basically down towards Reno Stad. And then again, the place that we're, oh, here's Reno Stad, sorry. The place that we're looking to land is like up here somewhere, just north of it. All right, well, if we are able to get airborne, boy, we're really going to test this STOL characteristic. Use water as the runway. Yeah, we're gonna just Powder River let her buck. It should be. Yeah, we're gonna find out. We're gonna go no flaps till we get rolling, and we're gonna toss full flaps in and see if we can lift off here. The key is gonna be to see if I actually torque my way into the creek. Here we go. Full beans. It's wanting to turn. Oh, it's already flying. I don't even have to put flaps out. Oh man, that was whoa. Not out of trouble yet. Wow. Okay, that was that's really something there, isn't it? Okay. All right, let's get along the. Let's catch our breath. And well, I feel like I'm going into what's that place in Italy with the wires across? That's not good. Hey, there's the dam. I can't. So bad with the outside view. And it's not as cool as I thought from the outside. The parking lot down there. Okay, nice. Luckily the wires aren't modeled, because I'm pretty sure we would have been in the middle of them. No, I'm not going to try to get this sandbar here, because I think this is more of a gravelly, rough. We'll take a low pass at it. That doesn't look horrible, honestly. Yeah, no big deal. 50 knots, cruising. All right, I ought to get turned around. Let's start heading back to the east here, and I guess we'll be under the wires here. Oh, there's a pretty nice little bank. Whee! Man, that looks like super fishable water too, doesn't it? All right, you guys ready? Little wing over. Let's turn, head back the other direction. This thing is so nimble, crazy. Got me on a little nav map. All right. Well, we're just going to kind of again follow this more or less eastbound here until we kind of run into the highway, and then we'll take it into our final destination here. I like doing this stuff, but I don't know if it's how stream friendly it is. Do kind of wish I'd have tried to land on that guy, but that's all right. Too late now. And this will do the old one wheel water ski deal, which is kind of fun. Not quite low enough. It's hard to fully commit yourself to the water. There was a touch. There was a little tiny bit of one. Yeah, there's definitely a few spots that a guy, hey, there's our camping spot. There's a few spots a guy could land, according to the imagery, that are just covered up by water, unfortunately, but that's all right. Reno, you're saying is on a 111 direct. Chris, are you saying you're tired of watching me buzz through the canyon? Is that what you're trying to say, my friend? Want me to climb out and go direct? Ooh, I just about hit a rock. Those rocks down in the water really do look nice, don't they, guys? Yeah, I just don't have the ability to hold it on the ground quite long. Look at that climb out on that hill. Holy cow. Maybe that's a spillway. That must be a spillway. I'm like, holy moly. That would be something. All right, up we go. Oh, there's a tree there. And some of the trees I found are also collidable here. So it's just hard to leave this river valley, man. It's so nice down here. I love it. All right, we'll climb up. You make a bit FIS for you. I don't know what that means. All right. All right, Feather River. Thank you. That was cool. Climbing at about 50% throttle right here. That's pretty awesome. That would be I bet that's a pretty good river rafting outfit place too, isn't it? Flight information, sir. Oh, you're filling out that so the search and rescue guys know where to come find me. Yeah, probably not a bad idea. Yeah, guys, I tell you, this plane's got some potential, I think. Once I learn how to fly it a little bit more, it might be halfway fun. More whitewater farther downstream there, yeah. I might come back. I might come back and investigate this a little bit more. This was kind of fun. Kind of fun. All right, up and over the top we go, and let's do let's just set our course. I think like we're doing okay here. Let's just update our heading bug, and maybe we'll just kind of chill for a little bit. Set that. Let's capture the altitude. And let's just let the airplane fly a little bit. We'll kind of rest. We'll kind of look around and enjoy the sights and sounds. I'll go to 7,500 and then we'll just level off here. I think that's fine. That'll be kind of a legal, maybe, Alt, must have missed that. A legal eastbound VFR altitude. I haven't heard anybody talking on the comms, and from what I can see, I'm still connected, so you know. And we'll just enjoy this last few minutes here. What do we got? About 58 miles still. Flipper Alloy, hello. Welcome. Ah, very good. North of Reno. Nice, nice. So I have to find, like, I kind of start by finding Reno Stad, or Stead, however you say that. And then I head north. There's a little road that you follow sort of north of the field, and that's kind of how I found it in the past. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Flipper, how's it going? Happy Wednesday. This is an unscheduled bonus stream due to unforeseen circumstances. And it's been fun. It's been nice, especially after last night, where I had my highs and lows. And mainly centered around a R44, dastardly little torture device. Thank you, Shuzi. Appreciate that. We got a little airport here, don't we? What do we got here? What would this be? It's almost impossible to tell without having oh, wait a second. This is a Ganserfield. All right, Ganserfield. Where's Ganserfield at? All right. Gansner Field. Okay, I see where we are now. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're getting there. Coming up on Nervino, Oscar 02. I think it has a maybe not. Maybe Nervino is one of those sceneries we made for the Bush League Backcountry Flying. Oh, by the way, thank you, Chris. I'll do that. He's crashed out next to me right now, so I have a new idea for the Bush League Backcountry Fly-In, and I'm not going to divulge too much just yet. It's a little bit of a rework of the whole concept, and but it's maybe going to scratch that itch without having to put a whole bunch of work on downwind sim shoulders to make a bunch of scenery. So I'm working on the details. That was one of the big things I was doing today. Is just because I do love my backcountry flying, as you guys know, and I do miss kind of having something that's on the schedule a little more regularly. But I also know that, like, what we were doing for the better part of 6 years was pretty much just insanity. And there's no way I can't do that anymore. And I know Downwind Sim's job has just created, like, he's just also super busy. So Anyway, when I get the details squared away, I'll share and get your input as well. But I just want you to know I'm working on something. It's been a little while since we've had one of those, and it's time to have another one. But it might turn into a little bit of a series for me as well. So, all right. Thing I like about this plane, by the way, and this aircraft is the one that sort of got me thinking about potentially having this series, is the fact that it, you know, like I say, it's doing 150 across the ground. And that's pretty freaking cool. And everything is green and happy, right? Right at the top of it, probably for the CHTs, but you know, I'm not like, as I look at my throttle quadrant, I'm like at 50% power right now. So the thing can go high and fast and land and take off in a very short bit of terrain. Should have had a little bit of radio chatter going for you guys here. Sorry about that. God, let's see. There's NorCal, maybe. Approach. Could we pick those guys up, I wonder? Yeah, we'll just kind of chill this last...
Transcom 100, sure. You can expect the visual approach 28 right.
About 17 minutes or so. Let's just enjoy, guys. What do you say?
Good evening, approach. Delta 2507, follow 258, descending east, Avenue 5,
Delta 2507, NorCal approach. Expect the visual approach from a 28 right. San Francisco altimeter 3000.
visual 28 right, Delta 2507.
Walker 1108, turn right heading 080, proceed direct down Tam. And 499, standby PDC.
NorCal approach, hello, JetBlue 18, trying to get with you on the Diamond 5, ILS runway 28 right, transition.
JetBlue 1833, NorCal approach, expect the visual approach from a 28 right, San Francisco altimeter 3000.
3000, let's get the visual, runway 28 right, JetBlue 1833.
Number 824 Pop Alpha, contact Oakland Center 132.2. Enjoy. Pop Alpha. United 969 Heavy at Archie, cleared ILS runway 28 right approach. United 969 Heavy at Archie, cleared ILS runway 28 right approach.
Sorry, United 969 Archie, clear ILS 28 right approach.
Yep, I see it. I knew it was too good to last.
Walker 1108, contact Oakland Center 132.2. Enjoy the flight. 322 Walker 1108, thanks tonight. Yeah, 1086 Heavy NorCal approach, expect the visual approach runway 28 left, San Francisco altimeter 3000. United 1086, flight heading 090, just going to maintain 6,000. That's 2507, fly heading 180, just going to maintain 7,000. And that's 2507, you can expect direct Archie in about a minute or two.
Okay, we'll expect that. 2507.
What was the call sign? That's 2231, clearance on the quest, standby.
All right, let's hop back in. We're getting in the neighborhood here, I think, you guys, so probably need to start kind of getting serious about things. You know, the one thing I got to thinking about as we're putzing along there is I haven't even taken 1 second to look at the fuel situation. How we doing? Okay. We're, what, between a half and a quarter on that side. I've been running off both tanks, so yeah, so we're getting low, but we're not too bad. Heading to Reno Stad. It looks like we've got Stead, however you say that. Looks like we've got 24 miles, and then we're gonna try to see if we can figure out where Trent Palmer lives. It's part of the scenery that's included with the Kit Fox deal. Freedom Fox. The complete pack, and again, I'm not a sponsor or anything like that, but I will tell you right now that the complete pack is actually on sale. So I just pulled this up. It's on sale. It's normally 67 US bucks. It's on sale for half of that, basically. And what you get in that is you get the 2 different aircraft variants, and then you get these 4 bush strips here. So you got the Mount Patterson camps, Mexican Mountain, that bush plane camp out where I landed on the first place, and then the Desert Oasis, which is where we're going right there. It also gives you some, I believe, it gives you some different options for your camp outs, like some different scenery elements or something, and then it has goofy stuff like the car horn that Trent installed, the smoke system if you want the smoke as well. So anyway, and it's, I haven't done much, but like you can you can change what's in there if you want. And I think the same thing in the back, like you can change. I'm not going to click on that because it might change my CG.
That's 3031.
But anyway, it's, if you like this type of stuff and you have been
What was the call center question?
wondering about, if it's a good bush plane option, well, maybe I've shown you it is, maybe not. I don't know. But I have enjoyed it,
Okay,
and I appreciate all the stuff that Parallel 42 has done.
Okay, expect level 330, 10 minutes after departure.
Really looking forward to get to know this plane a little bit better, as well as can't wait for the Super Patriot. That thing is coming out soon, trademark soon, and got a chance to actually see that thing in real life. Kind of put your hands on it and take a peek inside, and it's from a bush hooligan standpoint, it's our kind of plane. I'll just say that. The other aircraft, I don't know about you guys, but yeah, that's right. We could put our doggos back there, couldn't we? The other aircraft that I'm kind of interested in
Yanni 969, contact San Francisco Tower 120.5.
is that, has anybody grabbed a hold of the new Scout from Hangar Studio 713? I saw Ocando flying it
Airport is at your 11 o'clock, 10 miles or 50 miles
the other day. Actually, I think it was today. I saw Ocando flying that sucker. And
okay.
all right, let me see if I can find it here.
Transcom 100, depart
You guys know what I'm
heading
talking about?
310, join the runway 28
Hangar
right
Studio
below.
713. They just released this little tail dragger bush plane called the Scout, American Champion Scout. All right, trying to find.
100 at class Eddie at 6,000, clear out runway 28 right approach.
Where is it being sold? Hangar Studio 713.
Correct. Clear for the ILS, runway 28 right approach.
Maybe it's. I know they work with Orbix
That's
also.
fine, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I don't see it on the Orbix store. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is.
ILS, runway 28 right approach.
Has anybody grabbed this guy just yet? Super Decathlon Scout. No, this is
Yeah,
not the one I'm thinking of. No. This is not the one I'm thinking. This is the one they already have had out. I'm thinking of the Scout. She usually, I didn't know about that. Holy cow. Man, that's kind of scary. Wow.
Contact San Francisco Tower 120.5.
It's not good at all. All right, can I find this Scout? Let's try to find this Scout. Maybe that was it. I don't know. It's this guy here. So it's just a, I guess, a bush variant of that Super Decathlon now, I guess, huh? Alright, Hangar Studio website. There we go. Scout, $20.
Yeah, 1086. Turn left heading 310.
That's another one out there, kind of. I like the Hangar Studio 713 guys. I have that Ryan Navian from them, and it's a pretty fun, kind of unique plane. And the guy he's another super responsive dev. You reach out to him with questions, and he gets right back to you. And he actually came in the stream when I was first flying that Navian, however you say that. All right, I'll ask for that flight information service now. Cancel IFR. No, cancel SAR. Time now. 02. No, we'll be all right. I think. I appreciate you looking out for us, though, as always, Beethoven. Hey, Fixie, we actually are trying to head to Trent Palmer's house, just north of Reno here. Kind of trying to see if we can locate this place and make a stop, and then I don't know. I really wasn't planning on doing anything tonight, so I don't have a plan at all. In fact, this might be it. I might be kind of a one and done, and yeah, we'll see. That's right, the trespasser view from there. That's right. Oh, should I turn on? Don't let me forget. I'll try to remember to turn on the flight recorder. We can do some analytics. I've not used that yet, but I understand that there's a replay feature, right?
And JetBlue 1833 at Archie joined the flight bridge user runway 28 right course. Report the airport or charted landmarks in sight.
All right, so what do we have coming up here? This looks like a
United 1086 fly heading 010.
An airfield.
5000.
But that's not Reno. That's not Stead. That's where we're headed. Maybe it is. All right. Yeah, actually, I think it is 3 miles away. Okay, so now.
That's the 2507.
All right.
San Francisco Tower 120.5. Bye-bye.
Now the goal is to find Trent Palmer's house, and like it is. I don't know exactly where it's at, but I know it's north of the field. So let's turn north. I know when I've flown the test flights, I pretty much am able to come and land almost directly south, whatever that runway is, 18 or 16 or something like that. So I'm still west of Reno Stead. Yeah, I think that's it right there, though, because it has a little dirt runway. You can land on it right over there if you want. So, all right, so I've got it. So there's a
Boeing 737
right.
for the right, here for the left.
This could be interesting, you guys. I think it's right up this. It's right up this way. I think it's just on this side of this hill, the left side of the hill.
JetBlue 1833, any luck on
Truly. Trent Palmer's house traffic.
JetBlue 1833, clear visual.
Yeah, this looks good. This looks promising. I think he's right over here on the hill somewhere. So I remember departing, and you got to avoid this to avoid this hill.
10 miles.
I'm a little bit high, so we're going to try to descend.
Okay, 10-6, maintain visual separation with
This
that
thing
traffic
does slip
clear.
nicely,
Approach from like
by the way,
281.
if you're curious. Slippy, slippy, slippy. Down we go. Okay. Might take a couple of passes to locate this establishment, but I'm feeling pretty good about where we are. This looks familiar. Alright. And get into flaps range if we could here, my good man. There's a notch. I'm seeing something up here that is looking promising. Equestrian farm in this area, huh? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. This is kind of an interesting neighborhood, man. It's just, you can tell it's just big plots, big acreage. People that are able to build and be kind of in a neighborhood, but also far away from your neighbors. Kind of nice. Okay.
United 1086 heavy, contact San Francisco Tower 120.5. Good day.
That kind of looks like what it looks like, though, with the house at the top, but it's much more developed. Where was that? I was seeing something kind of flashy over here, maybe. Could be it right here. Whoop, getting a little quick. Man, we're close. Gotta be getting close. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. That's it for sure. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna turn and land up the hill.
500.
Check. Another notch of flaps coming in. That's our guy. Alright, here we go. Try to bring it in nice and slow. It's not going to be pretty. This is a super bumpy airstrip too, by the way. Okay, I got all the excuses out there on the table. Probably got a crosswind. Oh boy, there's a big bump. Alright, we're down.
That's 2507 NorCal approach.
Yeah, actually it wasn't too bad. I'm a little bit off to the right, but all things considered, I'll take that.
Janet 499, contact open center 132.2. Bye bye.
Welcome to Trent Palmer's house. Positive contact, that's correct. Ah, you know what I forgot to? I forgot to turn the flight recorder thing on.
Alaska 1993, descend to maintain
Doggone it. Oh well, next time. All right, let's have a look-see.
Delta 2507, fly heading.
Again, I'm not sure how I feel about having, like, the house. Like, this seems kind of weird to me. I think, like, he tries to be sort of private, but, like, you know, whatever. I guess he's famous, and people appreciate what he's done, and so, yeah, you can kind of see what his house looks like in a weird way. Yeah, the backyard has the Weber grill out there, and he has I don't know if he has a pool. Does he have a pool? I don't know if he has a pool. Has like a little pond or something there, but I mean, nice place, right? It's definitely out away from everybody. which I think is what he likes, and probably his wife too, because she seems like a semi-private person. I mean, I don't know, how well do you know somebody from watching YouTube videos? Oh yeah, they have chickens. But this is his pride and joy, without a doubt. This freaking garage he's made, and it really is. It's quite a place. That lighting and the doors he's installed. It's yeah. Fly low, don't die. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I think for our intents and purposes, that's probably going to do it for me.
Did you want to try 28 left or 28 right still?
Let's see. Let's turn some stuff off here. Oh, I left that power on start. I didn't need to do that. Avionics can come off. Cut the engines here. Cut the fuel. And yeah, I think you have the ability. I think there's click spots where you can like completely remove the doors if you want to fly that way. Yeah, it's just got, like I say, it's just got some interesting things that a guy can mess around with. I don't know. I thought it would be fun to do on short notice. It was what I was planning on doing tomorrow anyway, so we didn't get the 777 flight in, but you know, it's okay. We're gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna have to transition into my new schedule anyway here, guys. So just so you know, I am gonna, yeah, I hope he does have some fuel also. Yeah, we're not that far from Reno Stead. So I'm starting a part-time job. I thought it was supposed to start on the 8th, and I got a phone call or an email today that said, hey, can you come in tomorrow? I have to do some training ahead of time before I can start, so that's going to eat up the rest of my week, basically, Thursday, Friday. So no stream on Thursday. And then moving forward, I believe I'm going to have my evenings free on Tuesday and Thursday, or my evenings during the week free. So I'm going to plan on 2 streams during the week, probably Tuesday, Thursday, but it might depend on when some of the VATSIM events are going. So like, for example, next week we've got a Virtual USA Flying Club event on Wednesday and nothing really on Tuesday. So I think I'm going to stream Wednesday as opposed to Tuesday. And then I think, fingers crossed, I'm going to have the ability to still do an earlier stream on Saturday. So that's, historically, that's been 2 p.m. Saturday. So that so far is looking pretty good as well. But everything is sort of in the air right now, simply because I don't, until I get into my routine, you know, you just don't know. I haven't actually started working yet for the FedEx place that I'm going to, and my schedule has already changed twice. So, I mean, it's just, I'm going to have to roll with the punches on this one, but I will make sure to let you guys know kind of what the plan is. But I'm hoping to be able to settle into a 3-day-a-week stream, kind of keep that going. All right, let's see. You know what? We're gonna call it good here. Let's cue the outro and kind of shut things down.
Thanks for watching my papa.
So that's the lowdown on the streams coming up. So again, what that means for me, nothing on Thursday, and then nothing this weekend. So I'm actually off until the following Wednesday, Wednesday the 3rd of September, where we have the Lake Sacagawea Virtual USA Flying Club event. And that'll be 6 p.m. Mountain Time, midnight Zulu. And we'll be flying up in the North Dakota area. So that's what's coming up. And then I'll be right back on Thursday of that week, and we'll do some stuff. Right now I've kind of got like a A319-ish flight planned, maybe another flight in the Fox 2. We'll see. I'll see how that goes. But that's kind of what's coming up with that. So I'm off basically until this time next week. Try not to have too much fun without me. Shusey, thank you, man. Appreciate you being here. Beethoven, you as well. Boosty Sheep, thanks for the 5-month rescription, my friend. Super nice of you. Dane Flats, thanks for coming in with that awesome raid earlier. Good fixins, good chatting with you as well. And everybody else who was able to stop by and say hi, even if it's just for a little bit. Yeah, appreciate that. Go find my camping spot. I put the coordinates, even though it's a little ugly. I put the coordinates on my Discord on the Propeller Heads channel, so see if you can go find it on the Feather River. It should be kind of fun. I'm gonna send you guys over to our friend Ibanez, and we'll go see what Joe's up to. Yeah, head over there. We're small but mighty, and I know he'll appreciate however many people come over, because I always appreciate it. So until next Wednesday, have a great week. Prayers for the people in Minnesota, obviously, and yeah, be kind to people. Let's try to make the world a better place if we can. Can't wait to see you over at Ibanez's stream, and also can't wait to fly with you again next Wednesday. We'll see you guys.